Hello and welcome back to the 5 Cent Cigar Newscast. I'm Leah Crowley, thank you for joining us. Coming up this week, we have how COVID-19 is affecting URI's fencing club and farmers market. Stay tuned. In 2019, URI's fencing club attended the Club Nationals tournament. In 2020, there may not be any more tournaments. However, fencing club is still practicing. Aniekan Okon has the story.
One of the biggest challenges for student organizations this year has been meeting. This problem has been heightened especially for clubs like the fencing club that rely heavily on a physical space to practice. I talked to members from the club to see how they're dealing with the new changes. Because fencing club requires close contact between competitors, club president Jack Spiegel was forced to make the difficult choice of moving practices online.
We pretty much just do like some workout stuff, like push-ups and sit-ups, like I said, some yoga, so more like kind of stuff to just stay in shape. And then we also do a decent amount of like fencing footwork. Maybe we'll watch some film of like some world champion fencers. But we do kind of lose out on like the fencing focused part of practice.
Sophomore fencer Brendan Peck agreed with Spiegel, saying the format makes it difficult to compete.
We don't get all the skills that we need that we would do in-person practices, but it's more about just trying to stay in the mindset of fencing.
Along with not being able to fence, the club has seen a drop-off in participation and new members.
So far our participation in practices has been down a decent amount from how it's been in the past.
Spiegel says part of that is because there wasn't first night or any welcome days this year.
Typically, we rely on welcome days and first nights, that kind of stuff, to get a large percentage of our club. Most of our fencers come in with no experience before. And because we haven't had that this year, we really haven't had a large group join.
Despite the challenges, Spiegel says fencing club is a place for anyone looking to try something new.
Something that we pride ourselves on with our club is that, whether you're like a super serious fencer or if you just want to have a good time, our club is like a really good family environment where you can just improve your fencing.
And this family environment has made these difficult times a little easier.
We've been trying to have some get-togethers virtually, just play some games, stuff like that. Stuff a little more on the social side, obviously, than on the fencing side of things. But we still haven't found a perfect answer. We're still trying to recreate that community feeling.
If you're interested in joining the fencing club, you can visit their website at urifencing.weebly.com. Reporting from the Memorial Union, I'm Aniekan Okon, 5 Cent Cigar News.
While some businesses have been suffering in the pandemic, the South Kingstown's farmers market may have actually seen an uptick in attendance. Imani Fleming has more.
The South Kingstown Farmers Market, located only 5 minutes away from campus, has been a staple in the community since 1982. Despite the pandemic, the market's manager and vendors say business has been doing well with an increase of visitors coming from URI. Albie Brandon of Brandon Farms tells us more.
We have our safety precautions that we have here, but other than that, the traffic to the market's been good. A lot of people really enjoy the outdoor shopping experience, which is good.
Other items outside of produce can also be found at some of the tables, like natural skincare products, dog treats, and even all-natural products from the Lazy K Branch Alpaca Farm. Samara Wald of the Rhode Island Mushroom Company shares her experience.
We saw an uptick in URI students arriving in September once classes started and everyone started coming back to campus. Summer was a bit slow this year at more of our market locations, but we've definitely still seen a really good turnout. And I think the community has really wanted to demonstrate that they want to support local or smaller businesses, and farmers markets are the best way to do that. Nice. Lots of positive vibes here, and there's a lot of vendors that really care about taking care of customers with the COVID circumstances and making sure we're still providing a good experience with the best products available.
Sophomore Jenna Muldoon shares her experience at the market.
The environment was super inviting. Everyone there was super friendly. There was lots of produce and baked goods and different little small business items. What really stood out to me was the dogs. It made the environment super inviting.
All information, including locations, times, vendors, upcoming events, and more, can be found on the market's website, southkingstownfarmersmarket.org. The South Kingstown Farmers Market will remain open and welcome to visitors up until April 1st. I'm Imani Fleming, 5 Cent Cigar News.
According to URI's COVID-19 tracker, for the week of October 19th through the 25th, there have been 47 positive cases with a positive test rate of 1%. That's all we have for you today at the 5 Cent Cigar Newscast. Stay safe, Rhodey.